Tinder date tried to kill me NSFW. So I swear I've read this story before from a different guy's perspective a few years later. He said he met this girl as well, and that she told him she had tied up someone in cling film and left him in a hotel or something. The guy said he didn't know if the story was true, but hoped it wasn't. And I can't remember much else, but he picked up that she was psycho and left. She's still out there, apparently, and needs to be stopped. Was it on here? Can you send a link if you see it? I'd like to contact this person. That is an insane story. Would fit well on the Let's Not Meet subreddit. So how did these rescuers find you? It was the hotel staff. I posted on Let's Not Meet and the bot rejected it. Belgrove Hotel, it looks like a prison on the inside. That's crazy. This is totally Let's Not Meet material. Jesus Christ, is this actually true? WTF. Someone needs to bring her to justice. I knew a guy who went on a date and ended up tied to a large cross in a basement where he was bit and beaten by a woman until he escaped out a window and ran home naked. Sounds to me like she spiked your drink. Yeah, tests prove this. Can't imagine how terrifying it must have been. Glad you're okay now. Someone was definitely looking over you. Hey, I saw this episode of Black Mirror. I was going to say that I've heard of people who are into the cellophane thing, and I've heard that it's scary, but no, she straight up left you to die. That's terrifying. I'm glad you made it out alive. My social anxiety went. Hopefully it will get put back up after the mods review. Thanks for answering. There is a whole rabbit hole at the moment. Some people are saying it's fake due to being posted before, but the story was different. But consider this, what if the stories are connected? There is then a murderer two people have documented meeting. Especially if she tries to meet guys that live alone. Who knows how long until someone would realize it. I'd assume work or something would eventually want a wellness check. But IDK how laws work for that in Scotland. I remember reading on here a guy who went out with a girl who admitted doing this to multiple people. He left. Jesus ducking Christ, bro, you have me hoping this story is bullshit. There was no record of her stay at the hotel. Don't you need a credit card? There was a name, but the police never contacted me again with any updates after it gave my statement. From what I've been told, the name was different from the one that I'd known her by on Tinder. Removed. Thank everyone. Serial killers rely on their victims' stories being so unbelievable that people will deny, dismiss, or even attack survivors for insisting on the truth. Don't stop. Opus. As a family member to one of the women who fought for over half her life to achieve justice against Larry Nassar, I know your anguish and pain from the trauma and what comes after. I believe you. You were very lucky. Happy you escaped from this hellish situation. Probably she put something in your drink so as to feel that way. Exclamation mark. Okay, but how did the police know? You left out exactly what happened and how you were saved. Obviously the cops, but how did they know to go there? Someone at the hotel heard noise and called. I'm so sorry you went through this. This sounds absolutely awful. I'm from Glasgow and this ducking horrified me. Want me to leather her? Sure thing pal, lol. How good did she expect you to be when she tied you to the bed and you couldn't move? What a psycho bitch. It's so scary that she's still out there somewhere, no doubt still doing things like this. And I don't even wanna think about how many victims she has. Glad you made it out alive. Moral of the story, don't trust dating apps. Serial killer right there. Why didn't you message Tinder support to track this person down? This is insane. Glad you made it out alive, op. Thanks. My god, I'm so sorry you had to go through this. That's creepy. Thanks, I'll have a red mails me feel sick, that's the rest more victims. Hey, I survived being nearly murdered myself. Welcome to the Survivors Club. Glad you made it. Just goes to show you all human beings are ducked up. Glad you made it out alive. Wow, what a tale to live. What the actual duck? I wonder how many people she's actually done this to. He sounds crazy enough to be telling the truth about that. Did you know if her favorite movie was Bad Boy Bubby? Laura B. Pop now. Wow. What a terrifying read. How did the staff know to call 911? Question mark? Question mark? Had she actually murdered more people? Question mark? Exclamation mark. Question mark? Exclamation mark. Dude, this is an insane story if it's true. Well, no, they only opened the door cause the person in the next room heard my screams. Dude, I'm so sorry this happened to you. Really glad you survived. Knowing that you survived because someone else heard your cries makes me even more assured in all the times I have called the police on DV instances. Even if the neighbor did get mad afterwards, it could possibly mean the difference between life and death, people. Holy ducking shit, it's like straight out of a scary movie. I'm up, glad you're okay. Wow, my dick has led me to some strange places, but yours is the king. I know exactly how you felt, so it's easy for me to imagine winding up in a situation like that. It's hard to know whether she'd host you or not, because, really, 4 pints and some shots. That's a good load. Really happy that this lunatic bitch wasn't able to kill you. No judgment, I probably would have done the same thing. This is probably one of those life lessons people talk about. BTW. I'm not ignoring the trauma you went through during this. Having someone try to kill you is something that's hard to describe. Been there myself. Once. If you can, you should see about going to a therapist. Good luck, buddy. First of all, I want to say you sound like a really sweet guy, since even though she didn't look like her pic and was overweight, you still gave her a chance. That is a really sweetheart move, and obviously you know there's more to love than appearances. Anyway, this woman is clearly a sick psycho who needs to be caught ASAP. I wonder how many men she's done this to, and if she's ever killed anyone. I'm so glad you were found and rescued in time op. I'm so sorry you are still dealing with the trauma of that night. Maybe taking up a martial art may help, as it will help you center yourself and make you feel less vulnerable. I've known quite a few people who were victims of attacks/sexual assaults who were also suffering the after effects of it, and learning a martial art helped them tremendously. Panic attacks, night terrors, etc. vanished and their overall confidence rose. They no longer felt like victims and finally felt like they were in control. I hope this helps, and I'm sending you big hugs. Name of the hotel? CCTV. Give the name of the hotel and I can back this up right away. To the one that was saying it should be in the newspapers, the papers are too busy going on about COVID-19 and Brexit to even care about pie show murderers. A chick killer that preys on thirsty ass dudes. Ironic. Still not gonna stop dudes from chasing fat P. U/Himalayan ET. Damn. This is scary. Tinder can be strange sometimes. Very. Please click subscribe if you enjoyed this video.